This is Farcry 5 running on a Intel Core i9-13900K with 64 gigs of RAM and a 6/12 gig NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan Z. So taking a look at settings, we are running maxed out. Yeah, everything's on ultra. Let's kill that. I'm not a fan of that. And we are running at 1440p resolution. Let's see here. So this will probably be the newest game that I'm going to end up being able to test that actually properly supports SLI. This is actually, I thought this was a little older. This is actually a 2018 release, I believe, according to what I could find. And it's, I mean, looking at the GPU usage, it's pretty good. It's looking like we're sitting 90, 91, 89, something like that percent both cards. So, and it looks really good. It does have, show you guys. It can run at 4K. Come on. Come on. Hopefully it doesn't. Sometimes a game glitches when you try to do that. Hopefully this doesn't. This is just going to take it a minute to... Maybe it's going to glitch. Oh, it's not liking that. Oh, there it goes. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now it is worth mentioning a lot of these older games don't need to run that high of frame rate to look good. In this case, I'm kind of on the fence. So let's see here. Okay, let's look at... Let's see here. If that gave us a little more frame rate. Not a lot, though. And I've been finding that the Titan Z is generally limited to 1440p as far as good frame rate. A lot of the games I've been testing have been able to run at about this level at 4K, but it really seems to get the best frame rate at 1440. Which is fine. I mean, pretty much the majority of people that may actually mess with this, if anyone does mess with it, are going to be running at 1440, right? So it's not really a big deal to be able to run at 4K, but it does, I mean, even when there's action going on here, it's definitely, it's pretty playable. Let me turn the volume up here just a little bit. Oh yeah, once that plane started shooting at us, then we really went down. So let's put it back to 1440. Like I said, I've just been finding 1440 is really the sweet spot with this card. I'm finding that basically anything that's able to fully utilize the SLI also runs best at 1440. And anything that can fully utilize the SLI generally seems to be running at about 60 FPS or better. Which is, I mean, it's pretty impressive. I mean, this card didn't really have a very long lifespan just because of some technology changes that happened right around when this card was released. There were a number of factors with the Titan Z that just really gave it a pretty short life. When the GTX 1080 came out, this card was only, I think, 4 years old. Oops. Ooh, he almost got me. Whereas today, the 1080 non-TI is like 16 to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 9 years old. That's over double the age that this card was when the 1080 came out, but the 1080 is holding up way better. And it's just this card was the wrong card at the time. This would have been awesome if this came out a couple of years earlier than it did. But as you can see, on these games that actually run SLI, it does pretty good. If games like Cyberpunk 2077 actually supported SLI and supported it, and AMD FSR worked properly, which it doesn't for this generation of hardware, this would still be a usable video card. It's just history kind of passed this card by, unfortunately, but that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes, you know, a branch of technology just dies, and that's what happened with this. But anyway, I hope you guys find this interesting. And, oh, that's where the bomb's gonna hit. Oh, he missed me. Let's see if I can take him out. Oops, that's the wrong gun. Did I get him? I got him! Ha! Sometimes it takes a few shots at him to actually take him out. This was one of my favorite games for several years. I think, like, from when it was released, like a whole year, or 2 years. I think for like a year and a half, 2 years, this was my main test game. Definitely, if you've got an older system, as you can see, it's definitely a game worth taking a look at. Or if you've got a like a 780 Ti, 980 SLI build, something like that, this is definitely a good game to take a look at. But anyway, I hope you guys find this interesting, and thanks for watching the video.